and also 8. So, well, 5's been supported, Shot Tower, so I suppose we've got to take that into consideration. I can tell you about Shot Tower. It's by Hot Shot, out of a bitch by the name of Bound for Texas. No public trials, but is trained by Alan Britton. He's a very smart conditioner. Bush Tucker Man's under double figures. It's by Cry Havoc, out of Bush Tucker Lady, and trained by Reg Mariner. It's at $9.10. Montana Gypsy is second favourite at $3.50. It's had a lot of exposed form here. A moderate beginner, drawn well from box 1, hasn't been too far away recently. The ratings are 1, 6, 7 and 9, but just keep in mind that unrated greyhounds here, numbers 3, 5 and 8, are all having their first starts, and the ratings do not rate first starting greyhounds. And Shot Tower has been moderately supported at $4.30. So that race will be coming up next. Now, the first event from Bulli will be coming up at 7:05. That will be following the first from Wangaratta. Let's have a look at the Wangaratta scratchings tonight. Now, race 1 we can take out number 2, Riley. Over to race 3, number 10, Nipper Linden. Race 4, number 5, Barku is a scratching. Race 5, number 9, Akka Roller is out. Race 6, number 11, Lightburn Lad. Race 7 is the Wangaratta Cup, and we can take out number 13, Sports Dancer. Race 8 we can take out numbers 3 and also 6. Alright, now Wangaratta, the first comes up in 2 minutes, and the favourite is number 11, Alatico. Chrissy Alford's taking the drive, and it's currently reading out at 260. Ballarat, they're nearly all loaded. The ratings are 1, 6, 7 and 9. First starters here, numbers 3, 5 and 8. Let's take a trackside to our caller, Rob Tester.
Montana Gypsy, the favourite at $2 and $1.40. $5.40 for Shot Tower. And they're getting set, ideal conditions. All in. Green lights on, set to break. Montana Gypsy, the favourite. Racing. Montana Gypsy away quickly on the inside with Shot Tower, going up wide out Bush Tucker Man, going through as Bilton Queen and New York Express very wide out. Going forward also Night Flyer, well back as Cordite Express, and back towards the tail Power Moon. Off the back, and Night Flyer got through to grab the lead now. Raced away over Bilton Queen, followed by New York Express, Shot Tower, Montana Gypsy and Power Moon, but Night Flyer clear up the straight over Bilton Queen and New York Express, and Night Flyer wins by about 4. Second New York Express, and third is Bilton Queen, followed by Montana Gypsy. Shot Tower is next in, followed by Cordite Express, Bush Tucker Man, and last is Power Moon.
That is a trifecta to the ratings: $14, $10, $2.70, $1.60 and $4.50. And I'm tipping it's going to pay.
Things on the first event. It's the maiden final. 1 Glen-Ticky Bill rates on top of 7 Malaska. Then 8 Gallant Wolf and 6 Pretty Hawk. 1-7-8-6 Glen-Ticky Bill, $2.10. Mrs. Pure at 17. Podium Drive $9.40. Blue Assassin 10, Pretty Hawk 11, Malaska 5.60, Gallant Wolf 9.20, Union Stalwart $13. As soon as possible, we'll go to Paul Dolan at Albion Park to shed some light on an obvious terrible event that has occurred where a horse has trampled some greyhounds. Bankstown Race 3. 8 Lotus Low Bill, over 5 Centre of Attraction, 10 Borkamar Boshi and 7 Yarrawonga next. Khan's Code 31, Few Quiet Ones 760, Gaston 12, Last Paleface 18, Centre of Attraction 380, Hope for Henry paying 19, 24 Yarrawonga next, and then Lotus Low Bill $3.20, Honky Tonk Girl 16, Borkamar Boshi $6.40. Runners heading to the start at Sandown. Cessnock, race 10, 287. Jindera Magic, the winner, $3 $1.60. The Virtual Token $2.70. Apache Longbow $1.30. Quinell 10, try $48.40. Good evening, Ron Hawkswell.
Right, thank you, and a very good evening once again, Hilton, and good evening to our listeners and viewers right around the nation once again as greyhounds arrive at the start. Race 1 and Saving Face, number 8, is the favourite here. At $2.40 currently on Super Tab, trained by Graham Bate. It's by World Champ Stan from Buchanate. and qualified in 30 and 24. So at the start now, greyhounds of the boxes, race 1. Won't be too long before they move in. This is the maiden final. Very rich indeed in prize money, of course, with the Gabas bonuses. First prize for the race is $27.70, $2,770, plus a Gabas bonus of $1,800 if the winner's Gabas qualified. It's about $4,500 for winning a maiden. It's not bad money. Thank you very much indeed, Michelle, and a very good evening to you. And good evening to our Sky viewers and the pubs and club circuit. Favourite for the first here, number 8, Saving Face, and they're about to move in. About to move in behind the boxes, Saving Face, the favourite at $2.20 here in the first. We've got $6.70, number 1, Buka Mary. So $2.20, Saving Face, the favourite. Racing here next Tuesday afternoon. There's no meeting Wednesday, of course, being the Australia Day holiday, so there's no meeting next Wednesday. Racing here Tuesday afternoon. And just pointing out that the meeting at Horsham, which was rescheduled from Tuesday to Friday next week, has been cancelled. The Friday meeting at Horsham, the rescheduled meeting has been cancelled. Green light on, set to go now. Race 1, Kingston Trophy's maiden final. They're set. Ready now. Racing, Saving Face on the outside, a little bit slow to begin, and Porty out, Splash of Colour. Going fast was Glowing Free to take the lead into the first turn. Or check to the outside there was Top End Lad, and the favourites well back, Saving Face. But going down the back and Glowing Free about 6 lengths out in front of Matty Bale. 3 lengths away then came Buka Mary, Saving Face, followed by Baker Hill. Splash of Colours well back, followed by Brassy Mac and Top End Lad. But it's Glowing Free well clear, about 8 lengths in front around the home turn. Saving Face working up on the outside of Matty Bale and flying up on the rail, Splash of Colour, but it's an easy one at Glowing.
Just about set at Bankstown. Here's Kevin.
Just about set.
The Meadows race 2. Tessa Rossa paying $6.50. Brute Bale $7.20. 7.10 Saving Face, Raw Cash $9.50, Gemalong Jobbery $9.80, Frisco Bay 10, Craig West right in to $2.60. Wentworth Park race 2, 4 Absinthe rated on top of 2 Firelight Fun, 3 Utah Bale, 1 Predictable Boy. Coringa Title is paying rather, what am I saying? It was in race 1. Now, Predictable Boy is paying $15, Firelight Fun $3.90, Utah Bale $5.80, Absinthe $5.40, Kisangani $15, Absolute Cracker $9.30, $6.10 for Campfire Lady, and Fine Art $6.20. Let's go back to the Meadows. Here again is Mark.
Thanks very much, Hilton. Our cavalcade of trainers for the big one tonight continues. Joining us now is Jason Thompson, who prepares one of the babies of the field, and that is Hot Show Vintage, who's drawn box number 3. Well, age hasn't proven a concern at the moment, Jace. This greyhound is absolutely flying.
Yeah, she's going very well. Certainly can't fault her form at the moment, but this is certainly her biggest test to date, for sure. 9
starts, 8 win, 1/3.
Yeah, she's got a very good record. Probably a bit unlucky not to have won them all. The only time she got beat, she broke down. So, it's going very, very well.
Her early pace to the first turn, is that a concern for you?
Well, no, it's not really. Well, I'm certainly not worried about it. She's certainly shown to me that she's capable of putting herself in the race. In my opinion, she's got good early pace, and I think she's got enough to either, maybe if she's not leading, to be in hopefully the first 3 anyway.
Miss Tantina and Jack Jr. ran 4.91 to the first mark. Our clock has had Hot Show Vintage going 4.92, so she's not going to be that far behind them. Jason, realistically, where do you think she'll be in the run to the first turn?
Realistically, second at the first corner.
And first at the winning post.
Exactly.
Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Jason Thompson there, who puts the polish on Hot Show Vintage in the Australian Cup. It's drawn box number 3. This greyhound has got all sorts of potential, and whatever she does tonight, don't worry, she will improve. Greyhounds are at the boxes for race 2 here at the Meadows. The mail on track is that number 8, Craig West, will be the hardest to beat. This greyhound is well boxed out wide, but this is the toughest race of the night. We saw Mapunga Ben, an odds-on favourite, get skittled in the first race, will get rolled, just run down by a greyhound that's performed a little bit too strong for her. But Craig West drawn out wide, around $2.50 on Super Tab. Some sort of a tip for Tessa Rossa on track here. It's drawn box number 1 and Brute Bale at around $8.10. Greyhounds moving into the boxes for the second here on Australian Cup night. Let's take your trackside here to Ron Hawkswell.
They're set for a start now. Ready? Racing, Craig West was slow to begin on the outside, away fast there. Tessa Rossa showing pace out deep on the track as Frisco Bay. Craig West about 4th and 5th going to the first turn, but to the back straight on Frisco Bay. Got away 4 or 5. Tessa Rossa, Brute Bale, followed by Raw Cash. Next the outside, Craig West, followed by Little Harry, Saving Face, and last Jimong Jobbery coming off the back, and Frisco Bay 3 or 4 clear. Brute Bale is really starting to reel it in now, and about 5 or 6. Tessa Rossa, Brute Bale swept up to Frisco Bale. Brute Bale takes the lead and is racing away to win it easily, about 6 lengths in the run home. Second, Frisco Bay, pretty tight. Third, Tessa Rossa, Little Harry. They were followed further back then by Raw Cash and then Craig West. And the last couple, Jimong Jobbery and Saving Face, a fair way back. 30.03 the time on race number 2. 30.03. The winner here will be number 2. Brute Bale at about $7.50 and $2.40. Trained by Graham Bate. 2 races down. 2 winners to Graham Bate. Second, number 7, Frisco Bay. And a photo required for third. The time was 30.03, 4.89. Was the early section, 4.89, 17.79, and the winner's time was 30.03. 30.03. It's 2.7. A close photo for third. Number 2, the winner, Brute Bale, by Gunnar Rusty from Merrily Bale. Paul Wheeler and Graham Bates. 7, Frisco Bay, Bettina Wayman, and a photo required for third. Photo for third. Nothing to separate. Little Harry getting through on the inside.
5.30 and Blackabout Girl 23. Live wind pool 1 minute away. It's over the 4.50. Now Bathurst, Gallimond Lucius, Sunny Port, New Haven Beauty, Quinella 5.90, Trifecta $57.40, 2, 1 and 9. Alright, now Bulleye, 5, 3 and 8, Quinella 11.90, Trifecta $304, 5, 3 and 8. Bulleye, Cable Sand, the top rated, number 1 from 2, 4 and 5. Cable Sand 240 is the favourite with $2,500 invested here over the 515 metre trip. Now at the side of the boxes at Ballarat for the Nutrients maiden final over the 450, and they should be underway pretty shortly as they're on start time. And the favourite is Star Maker at $2.80. Night Flyer $3.90 is firming in all the time. They've been the best 2 back runners, numbers 1 and 6, primarily number 1. There's $3,500 invested, and we're not too far away from a start. Things have been okay tonight at Ballarat. Reasonable results for most punters. Where it's been ordinary has been Bulleye, where we just can't seem to get a favourite home there. It's been awful. Now they're about to get underway here at Ballarat. They're on start time, so let's try taking you back trackside to our caller, Rob Tester.
About to move up for the 9th race on the program. And the favourite number 1 here at $3. That's Night Flyer, a son of Tantellin, over Star Maker, who's the son of Hot Shot. In fact, now the 6 into favourite at $2.80, number 1 at $3.30. Moving up, getting ready, race 9, Nutrients maiden final. Field of 8 to run, 7 and 10 of the scratchings. Blackabout Girl gets the run, and they're being locked away. Last of them going up. Nutrients maiden final. Green light comes on, set to go. Ready now. Favourite Star Maker out in 6 at $2.80. Ready to break. Racing, Star Maker last to begin. Winning it in the centre, Bilton Queen over New York Express, and Shot Tower goes through to take the lead now over Night Flyer. Then Cruella de Vil over Star Maker. Going forward there is Blackabout Girl, and very wide out Cayenne Zen off the back, and the front runner Shot Tower now by 4 lengths. Second, New York Express, and they're followed by Star Maker back on the rail, and the rest headed by Cruella de Vil, but it's Shot Tower in front. New York Express 2 lengths away, won't make the ground up. Shot Tower beats New York Express. Third, Night Flyer over Cruella de Vil. Cayenne Zen ran on nicely wide out, followed by Bilton Queen and then Blackabout Girl, and it was back with a tail enders. Pulling up quickly back there would have been Star Maker. 3-4-1, 26-16. 3-4-1, 26.16. The split is 880, 880, and it's 3-4-1. Shot Tower, New York Express, Night Flyer. Winner Shot Tower by a hot shot from Bound for Tears, a white and black dog. Whelped in April 98, Alan Britton, the trainer for Barbara Terry over New York Express, Tantellin, they'll last Graham Bate. And Night Flyer by Tantellin from Marine Flyer, Burnt Woman. 3-4-1, 26.16, the split 880. And the tote dividend's about to come up on race 9. Race 10, the Peter Stevens Motors Grade 5, reserves out. 8 to run at 2 minutes to 10. Margins are 3/4 of a length by 3 1/4. 3/4, 3 1/4, 880, 26.16.
Evil Ablaze Pearls Me Mum and Grease Spot last. 7 High Life, 990 and 390. 5 Covens Bandit, 340. 3 Blinky Ben No Tote. Yeah, that was the late mail on our radio network, High Life. So if you're backing the late mail, all bets for the remainder of the night are free because you've got $9. You nearly got your $10 back already if you're backing them. Working on the basis of $1 on each win, on each tip. Number 7 High Life. $9.90 on the win tote by Head Honcho out of highly scented Barry Dool, the owner and trainer. Second, number 5, Covan's Bandit, Malawi's Prince Covan Miss, Michael Zammit. Third, number 3, Blinky Ben, and Blinky is by Ben Jason out of a BB. Leone Surus is the trainer in Toowoomba. 7, 5 and 3, and High Life crossing over. Actually, Blinky Ben won the start. High Life then challenged that runner in the charge to the post the first time, crossed over, and then has strolled away, and it's won by about 3.5, 4 lengths, I suppose, in 30 and 66. The splits of 5.79, 11.71, 13.16, overall 30 and 66. High Life third here last Thursday night in the race won by Worth Trusting. In fact, had been placed at 3 of his previous 4 starts at this venue. More than a placing tonight, an easy win. 7 High Life, $9.90 and $3.90. 5 Covens Bandit, $3.40. 3 Blinky Ben No Tote, $18.50 Quinella, $164 even the trifecta. I think the way to sum up race 1 is all honours there with High Life. It's won easily, and we'll have the all clear and margin shortly.
Okay, thanks, Paul. And good win there to High Life in the first at Albion Park. Now getting into the boxes at the Meadows for the running of race number 2 tonight. And the latest here on race number 2 is coming up. Just looking at the form of Matty Bale in this. Only had the 4 career starts for 1 win. That was at Sandown. And obviously likes to draw inside, but has a bit of ability too from the Bates stable. Now, Thunder Havoc is the favourite. Thunder Havoc's been in good form with a third at its last 2, second prior to that at the Meadows. Enters at 270. Little Harry's at 970. Santana at 940. Special Arrival at 46. 27 Shadwell Express. Festival Hall 910. 610 for Matty Bale. And Saving Face at 370. So the bait kennel has the 7 and 8 in this. Let's take you back now to Rob Tester for race 2.
Race 2, Top Cat Video, Grade 5, green lights on. Here's the bunny, favourite in 1. About to go. Racing. Thunder Havoc out quickly, so was Matty Bale wide out, and Saving Face getting a good run across the field, goes up to join the front runners. Over Santana, followed by Shadwell Express, Festival Hall Special Arrival, Little Harry the tail ender down the back, and a Keen go in front. Front runner is Matty Bale, wide out Saving Face going around Thunder Havoc, followed by Santana. 5 to Shadwell Express, Festival Hall on the corner, Matty Bale in front, Saving Face on the outside after Matty Bale. Matty Bale, Saving Face and Thunder Havoc with a great run on the rail. Thunder Havoc goes home, better beat Saving Face and Matty Bale. 4th would have been Little Harry getting to the post strongly, followed by Santana, Shadwell Express, Festival Hall and Special Arrival in a good finish.
Good performance by Thunder Havoc. Got through to run down the early leader Matty Bale and Saving Face, who was always there as well. So you've got 1, 8 and 7 there after the running of race 2 at the Meadows. And the winner getting through on the rails was a good performance, that. And Saving Face in second place. Just couldn't cross Matty Bale. And Thunder Havoc had the drop on them there and got through on the rails to win well. So the numbers there, 1, 8 and 7 after the running of race 2 at the Meadows. Now we've got the next at Wentworth Park coming up shortly.
Oh, Tony.
Back to Ron in just a moment. Now it's 220 for number 4 Under the Pump. It's come in for a bit of support now. It did have a call of Eva Money a bit earlier on, just easing to 220, but it's still very well supported. 720 for Mac Robinson. Down the board we go. Shadisa at 17, Saving Face 910. Under the Pump at 220, Lady of Hay at 860. Son of Mac at 520, Flat Stick at 13, Special Fly at 25. Here's Ron right now.
Behind the boxes for race number 4 on the card, and the favourite here is number 4 Under the Pump. It's running out at $2.20, pretty short Under the Pump. trained by Graham Bate. 7:20 number 1 McRobertson, 9:10 for Saving Face, 5:20 number 7 Son of Mac. But 2:20 under the pump is the fancied runner here, placed behind Carina Fire last run prior to the defeated Son of Mac. Son of Mac ran 4th at Geelong on Friday night, beaten 3.5 lengths to Olympic Shiraz, has been touted as one of the good chances later on tonight. So on that form, it's got a hope, Son of Mac. Moving in now, McRobertson in 1, Saving Face in 3. Lady of Hay in 5, Son of Mac 7 as they move up, Shadisa 2. Under the pump, the favourite 4, Special Flyer and Flat Stick the outside. 250 under the pump, number 4. 370 Son of Mac, number 7 has been well tried. Running in motion now, they're all set. Boxed. Racing under the pump, Miguel OK, away fast there. Saving Face goes to the lead from under the pump and wider out there. Came Son of Mac up to 3rd on the turn out of the straight. Going to the back straight here and Saving Face just from under the pump, the inside. 2.5 to 3 to McRobertson, followed by Son of Mac and then Shalisa. Further back would have been Flat Stick and then Lady of Hay, and going out to the tail is Special Flyer coming off the back and under the pump, the leader by a length and a half. Saving Face followed by McRobertson, the inside, and wider out as Son of Mac in the straight, and under the pump is clear over Saving Face and Son of Mac, and under the pump scored well. Second, probably Saving Face over Shalisa, and probably Son of Mac has just dipped out on the place, followed by Special Flyer. Then came Flat Stick, McRobertson, and pulling up quickly over the line there would have been a Lady of Hay. Judges' placings will be with us in a moment, but the winner will be number 4, the blue under the pump, at around $2.50 a win, or around about $2.80. They should pay about $2.80. Scored pretty comfortably in the run home, about $2.80 and $1.60 for number 4 under the pump. Second placing, it'll be 4 under the pump, an easy winner. Second placing will rest between the 2 and the 3. The 2's got home well, Shadisa on the inside, and 3 a Saving Face, and Son of Mac's right there too. 2 has run second, that's Shadisa, and third number 3 Saving Face. So it's 4-2-3, 4-2-3, and that winner under the pump should pay about $2.80, $1.60. 2 Shadisa about $4.20 the place, and 3 Saving Face around $3 even.
Good win. Good.
Race number 2 on the program is coming up. Race 1 was taken out by number 1, Cayenne Zen. Let's now take you trackside to Geelong for race number 2. Standing by is our caller, Ron Hawkswell.
On the box is now race 2. 650 number 1 New York Express. 320 for 5 Lord Havoc. 380 for 7 Shimmer, and 750 number 8 Ventura Lass at the start. About to move up now, about to be boxed, race 2. Coming up. Yes, Rod, they're getting set here. 5 Lord Havoc, the awkward draw, 360, 430 for 7 Shimmer. 569 Chero Lass, $6 New York Express. A very good race over the short course tonight. Almost set to go. Matthew Hill with races 3, 4, 10 and 11 tonight. 3, 4, 10, 11 for Matty Hill later on. Set to go now. Race 2. They're racing, and slow to move out Tommy Topnotch and Lord Havoc back at the tail. Away fast there was Raw Cash, drove to the front by a length and a half clear. Over Nanchiro Lass, followed further back by Shimmer third. 2 or 3 lengths away then came New York Express, Chief Cuthbert. Well back on the field there, Tommy Topnotch, Highfield, Ziggy and Lord Havoc up to the turn. And Raw Cash the leader. It's about 2 or 3 out in front of Nanchiro Lass, but Raw Cash clear. And Raw Cash 2 lengths to Nanchiro Lass, close up the inside, Chief Cuthbert third. Followed by New York Express, and then came Tommy Topnotch, followed then by Highfield, Ziggy, and then Shiver and Lord Havoc, one of the last in.
6, 8 and 2, the numbers there. Raw Cash, $11.80 and $3. Second going to Nanchiro Lass.
That's the Greyhound. Stan's been doing all right. Now race 1 at the Meadows. Let's take it to Ron now for the call of the first event, the Sport 927 maiden final.
7 at $2.10. 380 for number 1 Overture Girl, and the green light is on. Their box set to go in the first. All in race 1, they're set. Racing, Lloyd Honcho slow to begin to the outside. Showing pace there would have been Express Shot, and going through to the inside Overture Girl. And coming across there, Lloyd Honcho was in a collision on the first turn. And Busy Express got a Dream Rails run to go through and take the lead now. Bluff Prince second. They were followed by Overture Girl, and then came Roko Bean. They were followed for the back of the race by New York Express. Lloyd Honcho well back with Little Teddy on. Express Shot up to the quarter though. And the leader Busy Express by a length and a half to Bluff Prince, getting up on the inside rail. But Busy Express in front, and Busy Express 3/4 to Bluff Prince, about 6 lengths away to Overture Girl was third, followed by New York Express, and then Express Shot followed by Roko Bean, and the last couple Lloyd Honcho and also Little Tinny-Hoo. Stand by for numbers on race 1, but the winner number 2, Busy Express, about $9 and $2.40 on Super Tab should pay, around about $9 and $2.40. Second number 4, Bluff Prince, should pay over around $1.80. Third number 1, Overture Girl, around $1.40. The 502 is the first section, 18.28, 30 and 45. And the winner 2, Busy Express by Fitzroy Express from Miniago. And Horse Mobility, right, Nick, as Sky Racing joined us, 25.63 down at Geelong. 2 runs ago. And Amiga Pilgrim was runner-up at Sandown last Thursday night, behind which Webber's in very good form at the moment. Coming in now. Moving in now, Frisco Bay and 1, Amiga Pilgrim 3. 7.10 number 1, Frisco Bay. 3.70 Amiga Pilgrim. 3.20 Horse Mobility, Toad favourite. 8.70 Marzan and 8.10 for Pyramira. Green light, set for a start now. Boxed and ready to go. Race 4, they're set. Racing, Horse Mobility a little bit slow to begin when it tried to anticipate the start. Away fast, Frisco Bay. Led now from Saving Face and Marzan on the outside. Horse Mobility out to the tail with Amiga Pilgrim going down the back, and Frisco Bay 2.5 to 3. Verdo Express, Saving Face up on the inside. King Balboa runs on fairly, followed by Marzan. 3 or 4 lengths away to Pyramira, followed then by Horse Mobility. Amiga Pilgrim up the back, and the leader Frisco Bay. A length and a half to Verdo Express finishing well. The leader was Frisco Bay from Verdo Express, the rails, but Frisco Bay and Nick Verdo Express 4 lengths to King Balboa third. Then Saving Face and Marzan, followed by Horse Mobility. Last couple Amiga Pilgrim and Pyramira. 30 and 28 the time. And it's 1.62, number 1 Frisco Bay. Over 6 Verdo Express and 2 King Balboa. 4.97 the early section, 4.97, 17.95, and the overall time here was 30 and 28. The placings are 1, 6 and 2. And the winner Frisco Bay showing about $7.30 on Super Tab, about $7.30 for a win. At a place return around 180. Second number 6 Verdo Express around $2.70 a place, and 2 King Balboa should pay of about $3.80.
Now looking at Wenty race number 4, and it's getting pretty close.
Clear-cut favourite in this second event at Geelong is the 8 Helix at $2.20, but as you can see, there's been good support there for the 4 Hot Show Vic. It's now into $3.90, and outside of those two, third line of betting would be 6 Saving Face now at $6.40. At Helix favourite, and it's now into $2.10. About to place them in. Harold Park is 3 off. Baruga Bullet, $2.50 favourite over Limousine Dundee at $9.70. Then Tight Fit, Cindy Hardy, Bob's Boy and Kurthos. So they're the top 6 in the market there for race 2 at Harold Park. Okay, here's Ron now for race 2 Geelong.
One Forever Phantom is an outsider here at about $13. Those in the market, number 4 Hot Show Vic, trained by David Knocker at $4.40. 6 Saving Face $5.50, trained by Graham Bate. At 8 Helix, the tote favourite at $2.10, trained by Alec Reid. About to move in. Very sad to hear of the passing of Don Stevens yesterday. Don, of course, well known in the greyhound circles, raced all the strollers, Club Stroller and Co, and very sad loss to the greyhound industry. And we do extend our deepest sympathy to the family of Don Stevens. Coming in now, Forever Phantom 1, Azura Havoc 3, Apache and 5, Tommy Top Knot 7, General Sue, Hot Show Vic, Saving Face, and Helix the outside. Green light, lure rolling, all set. Race 2 on the card, boxed. They're racing. Favourite Helix began okay. Pauliana, Zura Havoc and Hot Show Vic, and going fast was Saving Face to the outside to grab the early lead. Whipping around them quickly. Helix now to be second up to third. 3 behind them. Hot Show Vic followed then by Zura Havoc, Apache. They were followed then by Tommy Topnotch and near the tail. Forever Phantom, Jamrod Sue up to the corner though, and Helix the favourite takes over and drew clear over Saving Face. The inside came Hot Show Vic, but it's Helix clear. Helix 2.5 to 3 to Saving Face, and third placing Hot Show Vic. Followed then by Azura Havoc, Tommy Topnotch, followed by Forever Phantom, Apache and Jan Rob Sue.
Now Helix proving too good there, the favourite. Ended up at 2:10.140 over 6 Saving Face and 4 Hot Show.
6 and 1, Circle the Sun just finishing 2. Well, Gladiador home for all money till the last bound of 2. And Circle the Sun's picked it up to score. 8, 6 and 1 on the last. The winner number 8, Circle the Sun. And it's going to pay $20.80 and $3.40. Second to number 6, Gladiador, $3.10. Number 1, Double Steam, $2.50. The numbers 8, 6 and 1 after the final event.
All right, thanks, John. And a great finish there to the end of the day. Not so good for the favourite supporters, but Circle of Sun at good odds. 20.80 and 3.40 over 6 Gladiadora and 1 Double Steam. 8-6-1 in the final event there at Maitland. Now Cranbourne at the boxes for the 9th. Here it's New York Express now at 3.30 at 11's Dash of Waters. And then down to Tranquil Lass 9.30. Avanti is at 6.30. Overzealous 18. Rocky Bob 9.20. High Jake at 3.80 the strong second elect. And Silent Creeper at $10. Number 1 the favourite though, New York Express. Now Scone, it was 12 Timber Cinders the winner in the last. $3 and $1.50 defeated 6 Potter's Choice 180 and 2 Law at 2.10. Quinella 9.30 and the trifecta 12, 6 and 2, 69.60. So our 2 tips running the Quinella there in the final event at Scone after a successful day. Casino ratings on the 9th. Rusty Cruiser on top. Over 5 Matilda's Wish 2. Play it straight 7 Nick's Angel. Quick look there getting set Cranbourne. It's $4 play it straight, $8.80 Matilda's Wish 7.10 Flash Vapor, $3.40 Rusty Cruiser and $6.10 Tar Lane. Now at Cranbourne for the 9th, we take you back there to Andrew Patterson.
Set to go. Race 9 at Cranbourne about to break. Racing, spearing out Dash of Waters along with High Jake in search of the lead, and High Jake leads at the post the first time. The margin a length and a half, New York Express and that pair draw clear. Running wide on the turn, Silent Creeper getting through to third, Overzealous clear of Tranquil Lass. Well back in the race then, Rocky Bob ahead of Avanti, and the joint tail enders Dash of Waters and Silent Creeper off the back of racing 2. High Jake the pacemaker about to be collared by New York Express. They have it between them. Clear of Tranquil Lass in front. High Jake, it's kicked. Flying late New York Express. High Jake clear. High Jake's won it. Flying through for second is Tranquil Lass just in advance of New York Express. They were well clear of Overzealous, well back Avanti with Dash of Waters. Rocky Bob, and one of the tail enders was Silent Creeper. 5:42, 21.74. And the time 30.96. High Jake kicked clear at the top of the straight. Looked as though it and New York Express were going to fight out the finish. And Tranquil Lass has stormed through on the inside. And you'll find it'll get up for second. It is officially a photo. I fancy High Jake to win over the flying Tranquil Lass. It was coming home with a wet sail at the finish.
Yeah, the 8 has held on there, High Jake.
A maiden 2 runs ago in 25.11, 2 Kid Flynn. Also a maiden winner 2 starts ago in 25.18 at 5.70, Chubby Charles paying $11. Won a maiden 3 runs ago in 25.42. 5 is Our Girl Rhonda, which races well at Bendigo. $3.70, first start here. Gingerbread Lad at $8.10. Has won a maiden in 25.29. Hanover Street 13, New York Express 4.70, Clow Valley Tom paying 15. This race is due in 2 minutes from now.
Brighton Toyota is under an exciting expansion and redevelopment program. But building a brand new high-tech dealership doesn't stop you from getting the best deal on a brand new Toyota. The team at Brighton Toyota will help you make an informed decision when it comes to the right vehicle for you and your family. You'll also find rows and rows of quality pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Whatever your budget, We've got it! Brighton Toyota, Australia's largest Toyota dealership. Nepean Highway, Elstonwick.
Don't miss the 6th Annual Country Racing Australia Conference to be held at Alice Springs from April 26th to the 28th. Sharing their knowledge and experience are leading speakers and industry leaders including Bob Pritchard and Ida Buttrose, with ABC Radio's Keith Norton as MC. With social events and partner programs, the conference will focus on marketing that special event into the 21st century and wagering and gaming. The Country Racing Australia 2000 Conference, April 26th to the 28th in Alice Springs, the heart of Australian racing.
Oh, nuggets.
Touch one, and I'll tell Mum that those magazines under your bed. And where he got them.
Oh, hello, Princess.
Touch one, and I'll tell Mum who ate all her chocolate cake. Touch one of those,
And you'll tell me about the chocolate cake or the magazines under the bed?
Ingham chicken snacks. Kids love them.
At the boxes, Shepperton, McCosker's $5, Kid Flynn $6.70. The backings for Our Girl Rhonda number 5 into $3.20 and 8 New York Express, which has one of Meadows' maiden off box 8 in $30.80, but ran $4.95 to the post, which is not too bad, paying $4.80. After this is Young, our final race for coverage at Young. The ratings 1, 6, 2 and 4. Sethi Monster $9.90, Pumpkin's Hangover at 21. 3 Lady of Distinction $8, Gold Talk at 10, 270 Jimmy Cook 11 for 6, 530 for 8, and Junior Flintstone 10, Be Good to Me 32. Here's Paul Hammond at Shepperton.
Always set now, last of them loaded away for the 9th race. Our Girl Rhonda at 370 is the tote favourite, awkwardly drawn in the 5, and the light on. We'll soon know the result of the second last on the program. They're ready. About to go. Racing, McCosker came out pretty well. Oh, the favourite came out well. Our Girl Rhonda showing pace was Hanover Street. Going up to 3rd there was Clavelli Tom and Gingerbread Lad, and wide on the track New York Express makes ground. Then for the back in the pack came Clavelli Tom, drifted back. Chubby Charles makes some ground. Well back Kid Flynn and McCosker up to the corner. A narrow leader there on the inside. Our Girl Rhonda, New York Express down the outside. Our Girl Rhonda, New York Express too strong. New York Express won it. Photo for the minors, maybe Chubby Charles over Our Girl Rhonda, then Gingerbread Lad from Kid Flynn, then further back was Clavelli Tom. Hanover Street in trouble off the back with McCosker. Number 8 New York Express in the Graham Bate Kennel has been too good for them in 25.11. 25.11 the time. Very tight go for the minors. We've got Our Girl Rhonda and Chubby Charles vying for that 2nd and 3rd spot. 6.44 early, 6.44, 12.78 and 25.11 New York Express. Looked to be suited off the pink in the run, and certainly used a little bit of the track and worked around them nicely to score by Tantel and Della Lass for Stephen Abela and Graham Bate.
Base at 19. Parading. The 4th at Wentworth Park, 3 Kohler Cuddles the top raider. Over 2 Wanted Asset, 8 Single Crown and 7 Winfrey Bale. Mavericky Babe at 38, Wanted Assassin 7.70. Kohler Cuddles is $1.20. Kirsty's Crusade 23, Winfrey Bale 20 and Single Crown 7.30. Only a field of 6 to go at Wentworth Park. Just a minute of betting time for semi-final number 1 of the Maturity, Bagheera, which sped to break the track record at Geelong recently, beat Great Wish by 2 3/4 lengths, his kennel mate. Incredible run, 25.37. He was in 3rd to Legs Ahoy in a Ballarat Cup heat before winning his Maturity heat last week. Here's Rob Tester.
Thank you, H. They're at the start, or almost at the start, for the Carlton United Maturity. This is semi-final number 1. Runners searching for a spot in next week's Rich Final. 30,000 to the winner. Group 2 Carlton United Maturity next Monday night. And down the board for you, Mapunga Lass at $7 and $2.10. Lloyd Honcho at $6.50. Acacia D $4.70. Bagheera $3.10. Chief Cuthbert at $39. Tender Rebel $25. King Shiraz $4.60. and saving face at 25. And runners at the start. Thanks to Nick from Sky joining us now. They're at the start for race number 4. Semi-final number 4 of the Carlton United Maturity coming up. And Bagheera, who set the track alight at Geelong 3 runs ago for George Cancedas, the trainer of Great Wish, the favourite at 270. Won his heat here last Wednesday in 29.91. Of course, the best was 29.69. Now moving up, semi-final 1 of the Carlton United Maturity. Box draw on track a bit later on after race number 9. Bagheera 280, 270 now. Acacia D at $5. Set to go. Racing. And Acacia D, Bagheera out quickly with Saving Face as Acacia D leads around the first corner. Saving Face up outside it as they turn down the back and very wide as Tender Rebel. Followed by Mapunga Lass. Bagheera getting back over Lloyd. Honjo, Mapunga Lass and Chief Cup at the tail ender. It's Acacia D, a narrow front runner over Saving Face coming off the back. Mapunga Lass is third and they're followed by Bagheera and wider out Tender Rebel. Lloyd, Honjo, Acacia D turns in front. Mapunga Lass running on Bagheera with a late run, but Acacia D draws away. Acacia D wins the first semi-final over Bagheera. Third is Mapunga Lass, followed by Saving Face and further off Lloyd Honcho. And the last couple are Tender Rebel with Chief Cup, but back with the tail enders here after the running of race number 4. Stand by, 3-4-1. 3-4-1, they've gone 30 and 17. 30-17 and Acacia D's led most of the way. Split down the back, 18.07. And Peter Giles has Acacia D into the final. Number 3, the winner. One that's pulled up shorty here is King Shiraz. And he's being attended to. 18.07, the split down the back. And he did fall the pink on the first turn. On the first turn, King Shiraz did fall on the first corner. So 3-4-1, Acacia D, $5.40 and $1.40. $5.40 and $1.40 for the winner number 3. 4 Bagheera's paid $1.10 and 1 Mapunga Lass at $2. $5.40, $1.40, $1.10 and $2. Quinellas paid $8.60. Exacta $15.80. The trifecta $66.60. The double on 6 and 3 is $60.60. $5.40 and $1.40 number 3. $1.10 number 4. $2 number 1. Quinella $8.60. Exacta $15.80. Trifecta $66.60. And the double on 6 and 3 $60.60. 2 1/4 by 1, 2 1/4 by 1, 4.91, 18.07, 30 and 17. First 2 into the final are Acacia D by Acacia Ablaze out of DB, Peter Giles, P. Bellamy and J. Humble. Bagheera running on strongly late. Head to Honcho Rita, George Can.
Good battle for favouritism in the second at Geelong between Brookside Manor from the Alan Britton Kennel, 340, and the Graham Bate Kennel with Aurelia Jess, 350. It's about to update, so we'll get a better guide now. Brookside Mulder has it, 390 for Aurelia Jess, and then you've got 520 New York Express, 720 Perfect Flight. They're moving up. Let's take you back for the second to Adam Crettenton.
This is the Hoppers Crossing Security Grade 5, race 2 of the night. It's over the 4:57, green light is through, so betting ceases. Here comes the lure for race number 2 of the night. Set to go, ready, away, very slow out Selinia's Chance. First out, Sharp Ginger landed a length in front of Aurelia Jess, who drifted off the track and dropped out to last sharply there. Moving to second now is Sweet Vixen. Around the field goes New York Express, Perfect Flight. Well out of it, Brookside Mulder, Selinia's Chance and Aurelia Jess around the turn. Sharp Ginger's about 4 in front. Leading the chase, Sweet Vixen with Perfect Flight. It's run off the track, Sharp Ginger. It's hanging on though and wins. Sharp Ginger a length and a half. Second goes to Sweet Vixen and third New York Express. In front of Perfect Flight, then Selinia's Chance with Brookside Mulder, Brixton's Gem and Aurelia Jess, who dropped out sharply on the first turn, has trailed them into the pens.
Sharp Ginger, 9.52.30, defeats 7 Sweet Vixen at 3.70, and number 4 gets third there, New York Express. We'll get that div for you. There it is, $1.60. So 6.74 it is. Okay, we're off to a good start there at Harold Park tonight with the Quinella in the first. What is going to happen in the second, Sam?
Christopher, on track, Belvedere is the favourite. Not quite as short as the $1.90 currently on the tote, but is the favourite. Going through through the numbers, Bo's Babe is under double figures, around about the right price on the tote. Our Lady Rita, right down the bottom, is the second favourite. $6.60 is most definitely value by comparison, and the only other one under double figures is number 11, In Varel. So that should help you out if you want a guide from the on-track market. As far as a selection is concerned, I'm going to go for a bit of value, a bracket selection. Number 9, Go Direct, who is well into double figures on track, and number 11, In Varel. I think if you back one, save on the other, vice versa, whatever, maybe box up some Quinellas with those two value runners, you might get something. But on track, favouritism is 1 ahead of 12. My tips bracket 9 and 11.
All right, Sam, I like those kind of odds. 25s at the moment, 27s in fact Go Direct. In Varel's come into 880, so it's been well backed by the 11 from longer odds there. But of course, Belvedere is the shorty. Now Geelong, it's 6 Sharp Ginger, 942.20. Now they're all set for the third at Geelong as we take you there. This time to Matthew Hill.
The red best, the favourite, 231.50. They're set. Ready, racing. Brookside Zip, the inside, one of the worst away. Cheeky Eyes, the best of Ping, and leads by a length and a half. Gemelong Jebba, followed by on the outside, going forward, Muso de Oro. Brookside Zip gets to fourth, followed by Western Dancer. Then Saving Face, Big Sasquatch, and 2 further back, Quick Getaway. Up towards the home corner, Gemelong Jebba rails through to go to the front. 2 lengths, Brookside Zip. It's in hot pursuit, followed by Cheeky Eyes. Gemelong Gemma in front, though, from Brookside Zip. And it's Gemelong Gemma for the money, a length and a half, Brookside Zip. Now third, we've got Quick Getaway and Cheeky Eyes. They were followed by Saving Face, Western Dancer, and the last 2 to clock in, Muso de Oro and Big Sasquatch. 4, 1 and 6 are the numbers officially. 4, 1 and 6. Gemelong Gemma, Brookside Zip and Cheeky Eyes. 4, 1 and 6. Gemelong Gemma, a Black Bitch Welt May 97 by Black Shiraz Gemelong Gold. Bill McMahon the owner, Tom Daly the trainer. Second, number 1, Brookside Zip by Malawi's Prince. Brookside Cindy, Peter Daprin, the trainer there. And third, number 6, Cheeky Eyes by Star Title, Mrs. Stell, Larry Franklin, the trainer.
Well, there you see it, 4, 1 and 6. They are official after the running of race 3. And the winner, Gemelong Gemma, too good there at $8, $2.
And the trifecta, $102.80, 1, 8 and 11. Approaching the boxes of Ballarat, race number 7. Saving Face is at 13. Brute Bale, $9.40. Moyne Streak, $9.80. Midnight Matrix, 25. Too Solid is at $5.80. Hot Chill should be very hard to beat here, 170. I know it's short, but it does look the leader, and with a bit of room to move, should be hard to beat. Ganesha is at 17. Tobin Moss is at $27. $5,000 in the pool there. Ballarat race number 7 on the program. Warrnambool race 7, Latest Lad. Well, it's $2 at the moment, but I doubt whether the $2 will hold up. Number 1, it looks perfectly placed from 7, 3 and 8. Latest Lad is at $2.10. Lindrum 17, Diva Sky $7.50, Smoke and Token 11, Live and Kicking $3.40, Magic Az 11, Flying Streak $42, and Budding Baronia $42. 9 from box 4, 10 from box 5, and don't expect the 210 to hold up for much longer because it will start a pretty short price favourite, Latest Lad. Ballarat, Hot Chill is the favourite at $1.70. Let's take your trackside to Rob.
Thanks, Ryan. As they are about to move in, Hot Chill resumed from a spell, narrowly beaten in the last race here last week, and he went down narrowly to Kilby Mist in fair time, 25.93, was a 5-2 on favourite. He's at 180 and 140, number 6. About to move in, Hot Chill the favourite, trying to go one better than he's returned from a spell effort last week where he was narrowly beaten by Kilby Mist. He's at 180. Two Solids, a kennel mate to the previous winner, Winoka Star, trained by John Westerlo. He was a brilliant winner at Horsham last Friday. He's at 5.10, and Brute Bale at $6.60, trained by Graham Bate. So good race coming up here. Hot Chill, a clear-cut favourite. Green lights on. Bunny rolling, race 7. About to go. Racing. And Hot Chill slow out and checked, and Slow 2 Solid winning the start, Saving Face flying early. Over Brute Bale, Tobin Moss, followed by Moyne Streak, and now going through quickly a Hot Chill, followed by 2 Solid. Further off Moyne Streak and Ganesha the tail ender. Front runner is Saving Face, Brute Bale the inside, Hot Chill wide out, winding up with a run. Getting an inside run is 2 Solid in the straight. Front runner Brute Bale, 2 Solid on the inside, a Hot Chill wide out, but 2 Solids come from a mile back, railed through, grabbed the lead, and a brilliant win by 2 Solid over Brute Bale and a Hot Chill wide out. They're followed by Ganesha, Tobin Moss over Saving Face, Midnight Matrix, and last would have been Moyne Streak. There's a win, 25.81, and it's 5.26. 5.26, 2 Solid, Brute Bale, a Hot Chill, 5.26. The early split is 8.70. 8.70 the split, 25.81 in rain-affected ground. There's been a good effort, but the way he's gone about it has been very, very impressive. Number 5, 2 Solid. A Brindle dog, whelped in April 98 by heading west out of Libon. Cypress Park Syndicate, the owners. John Westerlo, the trainer. He's only raced 9 times for 5 wins and 3 minor placings. A length by a length and a half. 1 by 1.5. He's come from second last to get up and score in a brilliant effort. This is the greyhound that on the 16th of May gave Darren McDonald's very smart gallop of Fireblower a huge start at Warrigal, and got up to beat him in good time, 24.46. That was an impressive win. This has probably been better. 5.60 and 1.90 for number 5, 2 Solid. 5.60 and 1.90. $1.20 about number 2, Brute Bale. And Hot Chill, $1.60. 5.60, 1.90, 1.20, 1.60. 17.60 Quinella. 25.90 the exacta. The trifecta, $74.30. The double and 8 and 5 is $4.20. So 5, 2 Solid. 5.60 and 1.90. $1.20 for Brute Bale. And $1.60 a Hot Chill, Quinella $17.60, exacta $25.90, trifecta $74.30, the double on 8 and 5, $4.20. 1 by 1.5, $8.70, $25.81. And John Westerlo's got 2 or 3 really smart ones in his kennel. He's brought up a double here with Winoka Star and 2 Solid. He's got another smart one in the kennel, the former New South Wales Queensland galloper, As Directed, who's won a couple of races here in Victoria recently. 1 by 1.5, all clear to follow. And the runner-up in the race, Brute Bales by Gun Larosty from Merrily Bale, Graham Baton third. Hot Chill, Hot Shot out for gold, Cameron Bayon. Now, he missed the start and got into bother. He was behind 2 Solid settling, but he was able to muster pace very quickly. Got the second and third coming off the back, made his run with Brute Bale and was well clear of 2 Solid. But again, he's got very wide on the top corner and up the home straight. 2 Solid saved plenty of ground on the fence.
Now looking at the next event from Warrnambool.
And Chris, the opening event on the card, and Tom Darley's got a big hand in proceedings here this evening. Let's get the latest from the kennel. First of all, Tom, congratulations on a big day here yesterday, which you bagged about 4 winners.
Yeah, they just kept coming in. It was good.
And of course, Dusty's Angel won at Ballarat last night. That was a good performance too. Missed the start and had to really work hard to make up the lost ground, and then eventually took out the race.
Yeah, he's developed a bad habit of coming out like that ever since he's been up to Wentworth Park. The different boxes up there have nothing against the boxes, but they've upset his routine of coming out, and he's finding it very hard to come out even with the field, so we'll have to do a bit of work with him to try and get him out.
Right, that's all in the past. What about tonight? In the first, you got Gemma Long Jade in box 4, last winner at Geelong.
Yeah, she's strong. She's ran a good race at Geelong last week, and if she's not, she'll need to be somewhere nearabouts early to get into the race, but she's a chance.
Race 5, Wackenvar Image.
Probably needs to lead to win.
Rightio. Race 9, Francis Fold in 3.
Exactly the same. If she doesn't lead, she's not the same sort of dog.
Rightio. In the last race, you got Just Max and through. It was a nice run down at Sale. Without winning, it was a nice run.
Yeah, he's got an enormous amount of ability, Just Max. He just seems to have these niggling little injuries that sets him back a little bit, but it's a very even race with a bit of pace in the race, so if he can lob early, he's a chance.
You got 4 yesterday, Tom. What's good? What would you be happy with tonight? I suppose 4, but what are you looking forward to?
I'm always happy with 1, so
yeah, what's your best for the night, would you say?
I think Lochinvar Image is a big chance.
Right, okay. Lochinvar Image in race 5.
Yeah.
Okay, best of luck, Tom. Well done yesterday too.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay, Tom Darley joining us trackside. Chris, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ron. Yeah, having a big week, and they've got some good chances tonight, the Daily Kennel there at Sandown Park. Now, heading to the boxes for the final event, Galloping Graham 11, 16 Dr. Evil, Lucky Longshot 380 now, and Saving Face at $3. The favourite for the first, number 8, as they head to the start for the running of race number 1. Been a bit of rain there. Bankstown, the 5th coming up in 3. Our Benefit on top here, rating 100 over 2. Reggie, then Who Is It, and Magitrix. Let's have a look at the full call on the 5th. All Black Magic at $7.40, $8 Reggie. Who Is It at $7.70, and Deliga at 17. Derilga rather. I'm a Tubble 2 is at 10. Magitrix $2.90 favourite. Then Our Benefit at $5.10, and the other runner is What's Ahead at $14. It's coming up in 3 from now. Dapto, the first in 7. Rita's Destiny on top, rating 100. Over 5, Step in Time. 4, Crying for Mum, and 1, Rusty Desire. 3, 5, 4 and 1. Rusty Desire $9.80. Just Johnson $4, and Rita's Destiny $6.70. Crying for Mum at $7.30. It's an open one. Maiden over the 5.08. Step in Time $4.10. Rita Melody Banner at $9.90. Terminator 1 at $15, and Kadoya City at $7.70. So favourite is just number 2 at the moment, Just Johnson for the first there at Dapto. Okay, this is the first at Sandown tonight, and it's not much between Lucky Longshot and Saving Face. Let's take you back once again to Ron Hawkswell.
Join us once again with our coverage for greyhound racing here at Sandown. Weather conditions good on the overcast side, and we're expecting rain throughout the course of the evening, but a good card set down for decision. And in the first race on the card, number 8, Saving Face, is well fancied here at $3.30. Trained by Graham Bate. Rose Booth with 7, Lucky Longshot at $3.50, and $4.90 Gemmalong Jade. Getting set now, the Swifts Grade 5 race 1. Moving in. Getting set, don't forget nominations for the National Sprint and Distance Championship, closed on a national basis next Monday. Coming in now, Miracle Zip in 1. Vinelander 3, Galloping Graham 5. Green light on, set to go in the first, all boxed. Ready now. Set. They're racing. Gemmalong Jade out in the centre began okay. Saving Face out wide was out in a hurry. Going through Miracle Zip on the inside. Gemmalong Jade goes out to the tail. And well back is Galloping Graham as they dash down the back straight, and Saving Face the leader. Going after it, Lucky Longshot the outside. 5 lengths away then. Came Galloping Graham going up on the inside. Getting it checked there and drifting back was Miracle Zip, and tangling up in that trouble was Dr. Evil through on the inside. Gemmalong Jade up to 4th into the straight. Saving Face the leader over Lucky Longshot though, and Saving Face racing right away. 4 or 5 lengths Lucky Longshot, 4 lengths away to Galloping Graham 3rd. Then Gemmalong Jade followed further back by King Charlie's, and they were followed further back then by well back would have been pulling up quickly Dr. Evil over the line, and Vinelander was up a little bit closer.
Good win to Saving Face, the 2 favourites fighting that out.
Make sure you cover plenty of ground. Get some variety in your game. Play fast and hard. And convert whenever you can. Open every weekend.
Be a winner at Parkley Markets. The next best thing to seeing your favourite game.
Parkley Markets, more into the bargain. Sunny Holt Road, Parkley.
Start the test. Cue the ball. Release the boy. Attach the toddler. Send in the husband.
Hi, honey. I'm home. What's for dinner?
Ingham have worked hard to make Ingham Chicken Solutions easy, no matter what life throws at you. Easy chicken solutions for the real world.
Okay, now that's the scene at Geelong. They're moving towards the boxes for their feature tonight. Hot Show Ben is the favourite at $2.70. We might just quickly head back to Sam Nadeau, who's standing by at Harold Park, and this is race number 6 on the program. Sam, favourite here, NYPD Blue. Ronnie Heron, I know you like, but there's good odds about number 8, Bo Rowan.
Yeah, it's fancied too on track, Borrowin. That's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure if I'm right. NYPD Blue is just the favourite on track from Ronnie Heron. Third pick is Tactical Callum, and then Borrowin. But they're all sort of in that mid-price range. So the $9.20 for your tip there, Ryan, is certainly value. Look, I can't fault the form of Ronnie Heron. Absolutely flying this horse. I've backed him both his wins, and I'm kind of excited by backing him here again tonight. It's the first race I think for some time tonight we've been able to get excited about. There doesn't appear to be too many chances. I'm going to back Ronnie Heron and just hope he gets the front. If he does, I genuinely believe it's curtains down, and there is a little bit of pace inside him and horses that will be keen to take a sit. The mail around town is NYPD Blue is just a fair beginner. I won't tell you he's definitely going to get crossed because I got it wrong earlier with one of Jeffrey's horses, but certainly not a jet from the gate.
All right, well, I know you were keen this afternoon about Ronnie Heron, but you sound as though you're growing in confidence. Sam, if you can just stand by, we'll also just get back to you after this Geelong race. Ramden Bale is at $7.50, Trigger $6.80, Beckett $6.80, Hot Show Ben $2.30 is the fave, and Firming, 2 solid $7.50. Here's Ron.
Favourite in the race, Hot Show Ben, after a blistering run. 25.60 here last week. 2 winners from last night, Ramden Bale at Shepparton and Saving Face from Sandown. Set now, green light. All ready, box for the Winter Cup. Ready. Racing. Hot Show Ben, slow to begin out the centre away, pretty fast. Mapunga Ben on the outside, going through fast. Ramden Bale close anti as Beckett followed by Saving Face, then 2 solid the outside. Hot Show Ben about centre field. They were followed by Mapunga, Spark and Trigger at the tail. Up the back straight, and Beckett with a sweeping run went up to take the lead. Ramden Bale goes through on the centre, and Mapunga Ben on the inside. Ramden Bale dash through, takes the lead, and Ramden Bale wins the Winter Cup. Second placing goes to Mapunga Ben. Saving Faces probably run third. Hot Show Ben back at the tail. Closer up would have been Beckett, followed by Mapunga Spark, and Trigger running on pretty well at the end, and 2 solid up closer.
6.83, 14.36, and the time 25.83 to Ramden Bale. $7.170. That man Graham Bate 1, 7 and 6. All right, Sam, as we
box 5 at $5. Then 4.10 Impago, and is a wide runner. She could be suited there. 17's for Big Zero, 15's now, and Shadessa at $32. Now, Wentworth Park has runners head to the boxes of the Meadows. The first in 5, Astro Teddy on top, rating 100 in race 1, and then to 8 Real Picasso on an 80, 1 Calyara Legend, and 9 Mystic Smile, 7, 8, 1 and 9 rating suggestions here. Calyara Legend is at $6.30. There's one from the rails at 20, and should be a chance in this. Refined Style at $9. Then to Episode 1 at $5.70. Astro Teddy is the favourite, and he's down in grade tonight, so he looks well suited at $2. Real Picasso at $12, and he likes a wide draw, so he'd be good value. And Mystic Smile $7.70. Now Mystic Smile here will come from box 6, and 10 Laney's Gem out of box 4. The first there at Wentworth Park. A couple of late scratchings too. Miranda Boys out of the third event, number 8. And another one is in race 7, Honcho City. Honcho City is a late scratching too in race 7, number 7. Okay, first of the Meadows coming up. And once again, good evening to Ron Hawkswell.
Yeah, right, thanks, Chris. Yeah, thanks once again. They're at the boxes now and about to move in for the first race in the program. Few chances here. We've got $4.50 for number 1, which is Blackbird Girl. It's got a bit of pace there in box number 1. Saving Face at $3.80. Go down to 5, Renzo Bale, $3.80. 6, Impago at $5.10. Still a good place toad there at $4.60 for Impago. And big odds, double figures, anything else. But the favourite here would be numbers 2 and 5. 2 and 5, Saving Face, and also Renzo Bale. Graham Bate trained Saving Face, and Renzo Bale, Tom Daly. Behind the boxes, right, thanks, Matt. They're at the start now and about to move in for race number 1 at the boxes for the first, and about to line in. So we've got $4 and a 4 even for Saving Face number 2, $3.70 for 5 Renzo Bale, $4.40 for Impago. Looking forward to a great night's racing, particularly the fifth event on the card. Terrific race over the 700. Great race that one, leading up to the national distance to be run here. The heats next Monday night. Set for a start now, all ready. Race 1, Boxton, they're racing this time. Saving Face near the inside began okay. Showing great pace there is Impago down the outside, going quickly into the first turn. Pushed out deep at the tail there is Shadessa as well back with Renzo Bale. And Big Zero going down the back straight and leader Impago. Moved about 4 lengths in front of Saving Face, followed by Blackabout Girl. They were followed then by Big Barbie Boy, about 8 or 10 lengths away to Clow Valley Rick, and then Renzo Bale. Followed by Shadessa and Big Zero at the tail turning. Impago just the leader, Saving Face trying hard, but it's Impago. Impago wins it by a length, Saving Face. And close up on the inside, Blackabout Girl from Big Barbie Boy, followed by Renzo Bale. Behind them, Shadessa, then came Big Zero, and Clow Valley Rick would have been one of the last in.
Impago had $5 and 2.30s. Saving Face looked the winner on the turn, but he's held him off. 180 and 150 there for Blackabout Girl. In 30 and 34 the first event, and 6-2 and 1 the placings. Now,
forever you've been one to put on the young drivers.
Oh, well, I think it's a young man sport, really, as far as driving goes. You've got to be very quick thinking. You've got to be fearless. And probably the only driver who I think that I've seen who will keep going on is Gavin Lang, because he's that far above the rest. But as you get older, you slow down, and most drivers do the same.
Reg, biggest thrill in harness racing?
Biggest thrill, winning the Gold Nugget.
With Slick Vance?
Yep.
The best horse you've ever seen?
Best horse, Popular Arm.
And the best driver?
Gavin Lang.
The best trainer?
Ron Peace, Tubby Peace. Best trainer by a mile.
Attack Force at $2.80 and $1.80. Favourite number 7.
With your rock tester, Sky Bay, thank you.
And runners at the start, this is the last race on the program. This is the 12th, the Meadow Park Stud Grade 5. The reserves come out of this, and Attack Force, Peter Giles is the favourite. Finished second at Wangaratta in pretty good time on Saturday. And it's going to run a clear-cut favourite for race number 12. Runner's about to move up. Okay, thank you, John. And the favourite is number 7 in the last on the program, Attack Force for Peter Giles. And Peter produced Pilbara Prince to win the previous. Favourite number 7, Attack Force at $2.80. $4.40 Greg Brady. $6 for Saving Face. $6.20 Terra Barsan. Okay, thank you, Dean. They're getting ready. This is the last on the program at Ballarat. Don't forget the Geelong Cup meeting on Friday night. Should be an outstanding night there. Sue Ellen Bale, Cantan Bale and Company. Should be an outstanding night of racing at Geelong. Cranbourne race during the day, and of course a big program at Sandown tomorrow night. And runners getting set. Attack Force for Peter Giles, the favourite in the last at $2.90 and $1.50. $4.50 about Greg Brady. Set to go, last race of the night. Racing, and Attack Force flew out from the outside, goes straight to the front over Saving Face, Irinka Jesse, followed by Layback Harry going through Terra Barsan from the Keys, well back and wide Greg Brady, and last winding road off the back, Attack Force out by 2 lengths, Saving Face the only danger. 8 away would have been Terra Barsan, Irinka Jesse, Layback Harry in the straight, Attack Force out by 2 lengths and going strongly. Saving Face trying to get the leader, but Attack Force is going to lead all the way, and Attack Force wins well. Saving Face second, third Terra Barsan. Layback Harry has run 4th, followed by Irinka Jesse, Winding Road, and the last 2 are From the Keys and Greg Brady.
Well, that was
trained by Terry Herbert at Ugara, driven by Mark Butler.
Okay, coming in, last line about to be locked away, last of them coming in. Thank you, John. Last line going away. Favourite is 7, Saving Face. All in, set to go. There's the green light, Saving Face, the favourite out of 7. From 1, Black Candy Man, ready to go. Set. Racing, Black Candy Man began okay, fast out Tinkerbell Road, and Bushfield Golden hunts up on the inside to share the lead. A length away third is Black Candy Man, a length and a half Saving Face off the back, followed by Atlas Flash, then Ardio, and 2 or 3 further back then to Speedy Bombshell and Festival Hall up towards the home turn, and the leader is Bushfield Golden, leads out by a length and a half, Saving Face running on quickly from Tinkerbell Road. The leader is Bushfield Golden, 2 good, 1 at a length and a half to Saving Face, third's tight, Speedy Bombshell or Ardio out wider, followed in by Tinkerbell Road, Festival Hall behind them, along with Atlas Flash and Black Candy Man Back at the tail end, 25.82, 2.75 into the frame. 2 Bushfield Golden from 7 Saving Face. 5.80 out wide, getting up to run third. 8.73 the section, 8.73, 25.82 is the time. 25.82, number 2 Bushfield Golden winning the first leg of the quaddie at around 14.20 and 3.10. Beating the favourite number 7 Saving Face at $2 for the place, and third to number 5 Ardio at $2.60. It's 2, 7 and 5. 2.75 here after the running of the 5th.
Dynamic Hypnotic is one of the favourites in the next. We'll tell you what the market is in just a moment. Even though our Sky Ratings doesn't include the one, it's due in 1 at 6, 3, 4 and 2 on the Sky Ratings, and Dynamic Hypnotic is at 6.70. Fon Cape at 12, 3.70 for
150 side of the boxes for the 5th event from Ballarat. 1 Crystal Wings, $8.70. Greenlee Warrior at $4.20, a last start Geelong winner over Special Vintage in 20.07 over the short. 3 Braden Shiraz at $4.60 down the track at Cranbourne when striking trouble. Prior to that, a good second behind Evan Jackson. Mad Markle at 17, Princeton Lou 28, Special Light 5.20, the man from Uncle at $13. Sentosa Bale is at $4. So the favourite way, it's a good betting duel. Sentosa Bale actually hasn't had much luck lately, but punters sticking fat there. Sentosa Bale at $4. Moving over for the 5th at Ballarat, here again is Ron Hawkswell.
Yes, Rod, they're getting set now. 2 Greenlee Warrior, 4.20. 3 Braden Shiraz, 4.60. And 8 Sentosa Bale at $4 has always been in the market. Kim Johnston, the trainer. Coming in now, Crystal Wings in 1, Braden Shiraz, Princeton Lou, and Uncle in 7. Greenlee Warrior, Mad Markle, Special Light, Sentosa Bale. It's got a chance, Special Light, number 6 at $4.20. Set now. About to go, race 5, set. Racing, Crystal Wings on the inside again, okay. Poorly out there with Special Light and Princeton Lou. Going away very fast there. Greenlee Warrior found the front, settling down. Over on the inside there, Crystal Wings, they were followed for the back by Braden Shiraz. In the centre there came Uncle, followed by Sentosa Bar, well back with Mad Markle, Princeton Lou and Special Light at the tail. They turn, and Greenlee Warrior first for home from Crystal Wings. And here's Braden Shiraz with a storming run on the outside. It will just miss by about 3/4. It's Greenlee Warrior from the very unlucky Braden Shiraz, and they were followed by Mad Markle, I'd say third, followed further back by Crystal Wings. Behind them then came Uncle, followed by Special Light, Princeton Lou, and Sentosa Vale has been amongst the tail enders. Numbers here are 2, 3, 1, 2 Greenlee Warrior from 3 Braden Shiraz and 1/3 Crystal Wings. Margin there will be about 3/4 of length, and Greenlee Warrior to pay about $4.50 and 1.60. Braden Shiraz around $1.50, and third number 1 Crystal Wings to return around $1.80 for a place. 25.71 the time on the clock, 25.71 with an early section of 8.66. And the winner number 2, Greenlee Warrior by Big Ginger Boy from Webber, J.A. and J.E. Green. Greens, of course, got Riverdale Cady and the Big Laurels final at Sandown on Saturday night.
Okay, thanks very much there, Ron. 231, 25.71. 5th at Bulleye, due in 2. The top rater is
brilliant 3-year-old or 4-year-old now, the Falcon Strike in race 8 on the card. Set to go in the first, however. And there is the blue light blinking away. Captain Jeremy trying to head off Duke Humphrey, and Roseville Mac holding up pretty well from the pole also. The well-tried Rip Roarin driving through from the back line, but on settling down, it's Roseville Mac for Craig Billingham, who's going to set the tempo in the first. On the outside, Captain Jeremy caught in the breeze. Hummel drives up on the inside. There's Kevlar, the former Victorian pacer, working forward out 3 deep around Duke Humphrey, who's reined back to get a trail. Gary Mann is on the inside of Rip Roarin, who'll settle midfield on the back of Duke Humphrey. At the head of the others settling is Country Sun on the inside of I'm a Greek too. Well back to the post. He settled last and is now taking off 3 deep. Getting up on the inside is Magic Walton, the now 4-year-old mare from Victoria, and a length and a half away at the back of the field settling down is Murniong Vander. So they're fully into stride and head down towards the top of the straight, just over 2 laps out, and Billingham has Roseville Mac pacing along freely in front, leading by a length and a half. Out 3 deep, the Postie working around the outside will go to the breeze. Kevlar in the middle and Hummel the inside. Then Captain Jeremy now 1 out and 2 back. It covers Gary Man. Further back to Duke Humphries, got back to midfield on the outside of Country Sun. Rip Roaring getting a long way from them. Magic Walton on its inside. I'm a Greek 2, second from last, and back at the tail is Murniong Vander. Lead time at 69.1. They were jogging. Up front, it's Roseville Mac for Billingham, leading a length on the outside. The Postie second. He's very strong. He's suited in the breeze. Third is Hummel. On the outside next, in the 1 out, 1 back trail is Kevlar. Down on the inside, 3 back the pegs, Gary Man. Further off, Captain Jeremy, then Country Sun, Duke Humphrey. No change in the order now. Magic Walton on the inside of Rip Roaring. Justin Warwick's going to hook out and go 3 wide now. The speed was just very, very slow. Further off then to Magic Walton, lost its position, out 3 deep, I'm a Greek 2, and going up in the middle, Murniong Vander, first quarter 31.8. Down the straight they come, there's time for the bell. The leader should be hard to catch, Roseville Mac. It's 3/4 of a length clear, the Postie, travelling beautifully for Hall Jr. Hummel on the inside of Kevlar, Rip Roaring out 3 wide, 30.6 that quarter, they start to accelerate. The half in 62 and 4. On the inside, Gary Man, Duke Humphrey now 3 wide around it, stablemate Captain Jeremy, and then Magic Walton working into the clear from Country Sun. Back to second last then is Murniong Vander, and I'm a Greek 2 is looking at the whole herd. This leader going well as you would expect at the 450. It's Roseville Mac on the steel. That quarter in 29.8. It led 3/4 of a length on the Postie. Digging deep under pressure. Hummel is third. Rip Roaring out wide is flat of the boards. Gary Man can't find a run. Kevlar goes up in the middle, and Duke Humphries out very wide with Magic Walton. Around the turn, Roseville Mac first for home. The Postie under the whip draws within a neck of it. Then Hummel, Kevlar, Duke Humphrey wide out, but Roseville Mac is clear. Billingham hasn't twitched a muscle, and this will record a soft win. A length on the line. Roseville Mac beats second. The Postie, Hummel third. Duke Humphrey did a good job to run fourth, I reckon. Wide out Country Sun. Magic Walton not far away, nor was Kevlar, Gary Man. Further back to Murniong Vander, I'm a Greek 2. Rip Roaring actually one of the last with Captain Jeremy.
Okay, John, 1, 8 and 10 placings in the opening event at Gloucester Park. Roseville Mac the winner, 11.10s to 60. Behind the boxes for the 4th at Geelong, Bloke 4.40, Sugarland $8.80. Then we go to Smoke and Honcho, $2.90, Willardas at $6.40. Harold Park, let's have a look at the official divs on race 3. 4, 1 and 5 the placings. 8.30 Quinella. Trifecta paid $420 at $2. Third event Ballarat due in 2. 4 5-ball classes rated 5 points clear of 1 Reforest, 8 C Hanover, and then we go to 2 Dark Felts. In the market Reforest 7.80, 7.60 Well-Oiled Machine. 5-ball classes at 8.10 down 2 C Hanover for Darryl Douglas at 1.60. About to move up at Geelong for race number 4. Let's go back out to Ron Hookswell.
Thanks, Nadia. They're getting set now. Yes, just a reminder, tomorrow night at the Meadows, we've got the step up in distances there for the sprints over the 5.25. So just that fraction longer run into the first turn now at the Meadows after that track work has successfully been completed. Coming in now, Bloke goes into 1, Sugarland in 3, Kid Collins 5, Smoke and Honcho 7. And the Green Lighters there, and they're set for a start. All ready. Boxed. Racing. Bloke on the inside. Boxed away well. Going out hard near the inside. Control Tower. Very fast away with Smoke and Honcho down the outside. And Smoke and Honcho goes clear. Moved about 4 or 5 lengths in front. Control Tower, Sugarland going around the outside there is Wellard. About 2 further back was Bloke, and they were followed further back by Crystal Wings. Then came Emmerdale, Kid Collins up the straight, Smoke and Honcho clear. Control Tower on the outside, but Smoke and Honcho in front and wins it well. About 2 lengths to Wellard on the inside second, Control Tower close up. They were followed by Sugarland, and behind them then came Crystal Wings. They were followed by Bloke and then Kid Collins, and Emmerdale one of the last in. Very, very talented gallop for that one. Smoke and Honcho number 7, that's win number 6. He's passed 7 runs. 7.82 on the frame, 7.82. It's Smoke and Honcho, Wellard, and third Control Tower, 7.82.
Thanks, Ron. Race 3, Ballarat. Let's have a look at the market here. 8C Hanover, 160 odds on, 740. Reforest, Well Oiled Machine at 750, 940 Fireball Class, and Dark Felts at $10. Lord Tiger 13, and bigger odds the others. Let's have a look ahead now to Redcliffe Race 4. It's due in 5, where 3 Gullion's Gold is rated 4 points clear of 5 Monza Grip, number 9 Sunset Scott, and 7 Mavro Tasso. 3597 ratings. Kate's a Flyer 760. We've got 350 Gullion's Gold, 950 Crusader Mertz, Monza Grip at 690, 450 for Mavro Tasso. 634 Sunset Scott, that's the 4th Redcliffe, due in 5. Moving up well at Ballarat for race number 3. Here's Adam Crittenden.
C Hanover is clearly the top fancy in this race. $1.70 on Super Tab. Colts and Gelding's race. 17.10 the distance. Ready.